The Bible has, I'm going to say, very few negative perspectives written in the Bible about homosexuality. There is a few scriptures that Paul wrote against homosexuality in Corinthians or Romans, and but once again, I tell people when it comes to the Bible, is the Bible is a storybook written by different authors who recorded who recorded these stories at a certain time. That was translated from its original context. We who possess the Bible here in the U.S., that's not even the original script of the Holy Book. That's not even. So a lot of the stories, when they were translated, there were things that was taken, there was things that were added, there are concepts that was mistaught and misinterpreted. Till today in churches, you know, we're being taught by what somebody's opinion of what something means in the Bible. But again, we're in a different time zone too than back in Paul's, David's, Moses' days. We are in a whole different time frame. The world does not exist upon the same things that it existed back then. There was a reason why certain laws and rules were put in place for that time, you know, for that culture and for that time period. And once again, let me take it to this perspective. There are a lot of Christian leaders out here who write books, okay? Who write books. Within that book, they state some things they call facts, yet they throw in some things we call opinions, and they put it all together. Someone reads it and they believe it, if they're not educated enough themselves to dissect the truth from an opinion. And to me, that's the Bible. The Bible can only be read. To me, I read the Bible kind of like a guide in some ways through this life, we get through this life. But I make sure that I'm more connected to the Creator, God, Him or herself, rather than to a book. Rather than to a book that a man wrote. And the Bible that we possess now, if you many people don't keep forgetting, that when you open it up, you look, or even not even open it up, on the outside, it says somebody's version, whether it says King James Version, whether it says some standard version, because we have so many versions of the Bibles today that's written, but even the King James Version, that's a version. And what is a version? We know what a version of something is. It means that there's an original somewhere, and this has been broken down. This is somebody's opinion that's been put into place. If that's what it says. Most Bibles say King James Version. Truth of the matter, the fact is, study it. Look it up if you don't believe me. King James was a homosexual himself. Look it up. You don't believe it? Read up on King James. He had many acts with men back in his time. Look it up. I ain't gotta lie. Look it up. So you think that, you know, that you can say, oh, this Bible is true and everything in it is perfect and whole. That's a lie. Because at one token did you saying that homosexuality is a sin because the Bible said it, but King James had many homosexual acts, yet you give him the credit for writing the book. So therefore we should analyze things like that. And there's many things in the Bible that we must analyze individually. Like I said, if you have a connection, an inner connection to the Creator yourself, then a book does not determine your relationship or your destination at the end of your journey. So that's the important thing to remember. So I choose to live by the Bible, Matthew 7:1, that says, judge ye not, that ye be judged. That sounds more like God to me than a person that would throw someone in a fiery, burning furnace that they would gnash their teeth. That doesn't sound like the same God that the Bible says God is. The Bible says God is love, once again. So if God is love, and love is God, then God won't do those type of things to anyone. So you have to just, the best answer I can give is no, I don't believe that homosexuality is such a problem with God that he would send us to hell or in a place like that. And when it comes to the Bible, you have to be connected to God. I don't care what book it is, and I don't care who wrote it. You have to be connected to your Creator, and God knows the answer. God is the only one that has the answer for your life now and after.